The iPod Touch first generation 8GB model, which I have right here, and I bought it for £15, which, well, I think it's a pretty bad decision right now I think about it, but I don't think that's what I'm here for, but to make complaints about it. But I am gonna say that this thing is, well, I say about, what year is it, 2020, yeah, well, about 12 years ago, this thing was, well, pretty great. I mean, yeah, you could surf the web, it has Wi-Fi, you could download apps and games, you could essentially go and watch hentai porn on it, but I guess that's not important these days anymore. But I think we should get on with it, shall we? Right here. So this is the iPod Touch, the iPhone without the phone and vibrate motors. Sorry girls. Compared to the iPhone, the iPod Touch is its dumb little brother that every child wanted before every sperm cell started getting the latest iPhones. But back then we had these. It is irrelevant today, but these made you the cool kids. You thought having an intense workout made you cool? Nah, compared to that beta shit, you had to sell your kidney for this stuff, and yeah, for the starting price of $2.99 for 8GB. Wait, what? $2.99 for 8GB. Hold on. God. Inflation, man. Yep, now I understand why I wasn't considered alpha back then, because you were guaranteed to sell your organs for one of these things, unless you have a sugar daddy, which I didn't have one. So, for the specs, we have a 0 megapixel camera, which is really sharp. Just look at this 4K resolution, look at this image. Isn't it amazing? Yeah. What am I kidding? There is no camera. Instead of this, just a big, gigantic Wi-Fi antenna, which looks like a censorship filter right there. God damn it, China. And yeah, FaceTime didn't exist yet, or selfies, so Snapchat. We have no Bluetooth. I guess we can flex on the guys who have AirPods now. And so, look at these guys. Yep, we're gonna have to go back to these. I guess you can stop making fun of us now. Look at this. You gotta join our gang. The iPod Touch came with 128 megabytes of RAM, which is comparable to the iPhone 2G and the 3G. Well, I guess it's technically still the iPhone without the phone, so you're not really missing much. So, the iPod came bundled with iOS 1, which is the first iOS, no surprise there, which later could be updated to 3.1.3, which is the last supportive update for this. Yes, there is also iOS 2, so on and so forth, yeah, and all that, but you know, you get the sense and the gist. Did I also forget to mention that each time you want to update, you're gonna have to pay Apple $10 every time you want to update. Yeah, no wonder they're the first $1 trillion company. Again, the storage size was 8GB, 16GB, or 32GB, or how I would like to say it, working class, average Joe, and f***ing rich. Battery life on this guy is 22 hours on audio and 5 hours on video playback, so there's enough time to listen to AC/DC and watching internet stuff. But I guess those hours would die down because, well, it's 2020 now. I get the sense that most people already use this thing to death. To conclude, the iPod Touch first generation in 2020 is a waste of time and a waste of money. I picked this up for £15 with free shipping, so I guess if you want it for nostalgia purposes or a collector, go and pick one up. But other than that, it's just a piece of history.